So we'll see. So far we have seen about the different entrepreneurial things, okay, related to. So we are in the far end of the thing, but this particular topic that we are going to deal today, it's a very important term that actually tells you about what are your success metrics. Okay. For example, we can tell and take a simple example. So what strikes to your mind when you get this word key metrics? Some of the metrics he told regarding the website, Sundar sir told. But what strikes to your mind when you hear the word key metrics?
Performance indicators.
Performance indicators, exactly.
Measure.
Measure. It's metrics is a measure. Okay. Any other? So what are these?
Important measures.
Important measures. Okay, fine. Key. Since it is key, it's important measures. Fine. So the ultimate idea is, whenever you start up or run a business, you should have some performance indicators, whether my growth is having the right direction or not. So what are those performance indicators is the main idea of doing this. Okay. So key metrics. And hope you remember when we filled up the lean canvas. In our lean canvas there was a small box, okay, which told you about the key metrics. Okay. So what is the ultimate thing, whether it's an investor or an entrepreneur? So whether the investor or an entrepreneur, what is the key thing for any business? Profit. Yeah. Sustainability of the business. Fine. So there should be a continuous growth. There should be continuous growth maximizing the profit. That is the ultimate aim. Okay. So the ultimate aim of the business model is there should be a progressive growth. What this progressive growth looks like, can you visualize something of that object on the right side? What it strikes to your mind?
Exponentially rising.
Okay, exponential rising. Fine. Then what else comes to your mind? Seeing that thing.
Long time to look like
What period of time the growth is static?
It looks like a plug.
The device that is used to plug soil.
Oh, plug soil. Okay, fine. Then
The growth is static for a long period of time and then it picked up.
okay. And any other thing that comes to mind? Does it look like anything that is used for in sports?
Sports.
running race, they just
Okay, it's called as a standard hockey stick. It looks like an hockey stick. Okay, so that is a very important performance measure. An important performance measure for any company growth is the growth is continuously increasing. They call it as traction. So I am just displaying here two success of company profiles, the success rate of two companies. Which profile you would like? Which profile you want to be for your company? First one.
Of course, the first one.
First one. Okay. Then
so it goes like that and it is sustained.
The first one is steady.
first one is steady. Okay.
That is highly fluctuating second one.
Okay. Then
No. Second one is flat, horizontal,
flat. It's constant.
constant,
Okay.
almost.
Okay.
And this one is continuously rising. And the indicator is not there whether it is saturated. We can give a prediction here. We cannot give a prediction there.
What are the reflections you have on these two?
This is sustained business.
Sustained business, and the first one is continuously
We can
increasing.
we can extrapolate and we can tell. That is
Actually, both are following into the same graphs. If you see the y-axis, this is from 0 to 1000 and this is above 4000 to 14,000. Actually, both of them lie in the same thing. Both of them, both of them are part of the same graph. It's just broken. Yeah, I have broken it into two parts. One and two, both are falling for the same company profile. Okay. One is for different x-axis, another is for another different
But it's
axis. For the
Nifty-
month it is spread.
Nifty year graph and Nifty day graph.
Okay, fine. So this is how, that's the key metrics for success of industry. Okay, so the particular aim of a business model is to create a value, deliver a value, capture a value. Okay, you create something, you deliver your service, and you capture the customers. Okay, can you just have a resemblance where it falls into your lean canvas? Which segment of your lean canvas tells you about creating a value?
Value proposition.
Exactly, good. Value proposition tells you about creating a value. Excellent. Okay, where deliver comes in?
Solution.
Exactly. So solution as well as a chance, in way in which you deliver the thing. And where the capture value comes? Exactly, revenue streams. Okay, so this is about the very aim of your business model. Fine. So this is the standard hockey stick curve, and this is called as a traction. It's a performance indicator that your growth of the business is increasing daily. Okay, so tracking the customer behavior. So here we put two important value notions, value equation. First one is whatever value you create for the customer, it should be greater than what you get. That is, the idea is you give more value to the customer. You are giving more value to the customer. This is the first thing. Okay. Second thing, your capture value is more than what you deliver. Cost base. You provide a service and you get monetization, the benefits or the funding you get. Okay, so the capture value is greater than the cost or the delivering value. This is the stages in your product. So first you have identify. What's the first step? The first step is identify whether a problem is worth solving. That you create a product solution fit. After that, you identify, have I built something what the people want? You have the value proposition, you have the problems, gains, so you map it. Okay? So, stage 3 is the growth of your business. Accelerated growth. Your MVP sold, you have the pricing, and finally, there should be growth in the industry. If the growth is not proper, then it is an issue. Okay. So the first phase is called as learning phase. At each phase you learn and you adapt to the changes. And it is not normal learning, it is validated learning. You validate each and everything. And the second phase after product market fit is the growth. That actually matters. Okay. So the important thing carry over is the key metric is the growth of the company. That's called as traction. So wherein these equations fits, I've just given here. So the first equation fits problem solution fit, wherein you give more value to the customer problems. The second equation fits where you get more returns, thereby your business is sustainable. And after that it should be having a growth. So the key factors, the capture value. So the rate at which the business model captures the monetizable value for its customers, and monetizable is not about the current revenue, it's a long-term process. So the business sustains for a long time. So we'll see it for 3 different segments of customers. Okay. So first one is a direct customer, then you have a multi-sided customer, a marketplace customer. What is your metrics? Direct customer is something like you go to a coffee shop. You take a cup of coffee. Okay. You go to a coffee shop, you take a cup of coffee. So what would be the metrics here? What would be the success for that particular thing? The person is offering you a service. Okay. What would be the success metric for that particular company with respect to the customers?
Number of coffees sold.
Number of coffees sold, number of customers,
Number of customers.
and based on the facilities available, how much time people spend inside. There are some coffee shops where you come, you get the coffee, you go out. Okay, and this is one particular coffee shop where you come, you have spend more time. Okay, so Starbucks. So attraction for this case is the rate at which you create customers. The rate at which you create customers and the time spent in the store is correlated with the money spent. So traction is a key metric. Okay, the amount of growth. So this is for a multi-sided model. For a multi-sided model, you can take the example of Facebook, wherein you browse, use a Facebook, and actually what is going is the data you use, network you use. Okay, the data rate, that actually matters, the likes and dislikes. And the other way is people do advertising. There are a lot of advertisement and that will also give them the revenue. So for this case, what will be the traction for a multi-site, for a Facebook link? What will be
Metrics.
metrics? What will be the metrics?
Number of users.
Number of users,
How long they use.
yeah, how long they use. So that is,
Repeated users.
yeah, and users per day. What is the repeated users and
How many friends?
what is
they
the
have?
revenue per unit, average revenue per unit? These are the key metrics. And for marketplaces like Airbnb, wherein they bring a buyer and a seller and they interact. You have a buyer, you have a seller. They provide a platform wherein the buyer and seller can interact. Okay. So what would be the key metrics for these type of markets? So
Number of queries.
number of nights booked, number of transactions made. Okay. So number of transactions, number of nights. Okay. So this is about the general term traction. Apart from that, you have the simple number of pirate metrics. So acquisition, activation, retention, revenue, and referral. What I mean by acquisition is, suppose you take an example of you are opening a garden, flower shop. You are opening a flower shop in your area. Okay. How many people just find you? Suppose you have a very beautiful flower shop. People just walk by the place. They come inside. They just see what is inside available. Whether they are able to take some photos. Okay. So that how customers come in, how the users find you. So that is a metric, acquisition. Second thing, activation. Activation is what is their first experience when they come inside. Suppose from outside they saw a very beautiful flowers, but when they step inside they find some flowers are dead. Or you open up a new website wherein people get inside, by the very second you get inside the website crashes. So your first experience is bad. They will not repeat back. Okay. So that is itself a metric. Activation. Then retention. So once your first experience is good, people again and again come back. Okay, to the same flower shop to find more flowers. Okay, so retention. Then what is the revenue you make? What is the revenue you get out of it? There is no revenue, the business is not sustainable. And finally, referral. So do people refer to others? Tell your friends. So some people will not buy flowers for them; they will buy for their friends. Okay, so you refer to other people, they come back. So these are some pirate mechanics, metrics. And the first two are, okay, these two are value metrics. It tells you about the value. So what is their experience and how, whether they are able to come back. They tell you about the value. And these two will tell you about the growth. Because how users find you and how they refer to other people. Okay, that's called growth mechanics.
No, revenue is not growth.
Revenue is not a metrics. Revenue is
Revenue is what you get because of the
it's a end
customer
product.
ask, right?
It's an end product. It's a value driven. Okay, this is an example of Domino's is given here. So you see, so some of the key metrics they are used is restaurant at the beginning of the period, how many new restaurants have been opened, and how many restaurants have been closed. Initially available restaurants which have closed. That itself as a metric. Okay, and restaurants at the end of the period, number of new cities added. They are extending for. We have many jewelry shops. They extend into new cities. That is a key metric. Okay, so key metric differs for different industrial things. The idea is there is some performance indicator, and it tells you how you grow. What is the thing? Okay, the basic thing is your traction. Fine. So these are some of the key metrics. So we have seen about what are the key metrics normally that are used for as a performance indicators for the industries. Thank you.
Supremo.